What's going on, everybody? Max, Verdi, whatever you want to call me, here with another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary that has nothing to do with Black Ops 2 as usual, but I guess this one kind of does because I'm going to talk about first-person shooters in general here. And my buddy made a really cool video today called the Perfect FPS, which stands for first-person shooter, of course. And I'll put his link in the description below if you want to check it out. He's a good pal of mine. And I'll try and post this as a video response to his video if he accepts it or not. But I just want to give my quick thoughts on what I think a perfect FPS is. I'm not writing this down or anything. I'm going to try and give some notes off the top of my head, so bear with me. I might be all over the place. But one thing he mentioned in his video was a game having to cater to noobs. And I agree with this slightly. As much as people hate it, to attract a better audience, a game has to cater to noobs somewhat. You know, people got to start somewhere. But I don't think the noob friendliness should be too big. Like, Modern Warfare 2 was a great game in my opinion. It was like the best and smoothest COD engine yet, in my opinion. And the game was just close to perfect if it just would have had a few issues fixed. And that's almost every game, though. No game can be perfect. That's what I'm also going to get into with the FPS. Of a perfect FPS, I mean. So hold on, like I said, I'm gonna be everywhere. Give me a minute. But noob friendliness, I agree. There's got to be some little bit of that. Black Ops 2 and Call of Duty, in the general, usually focuses on catering to noobs a lot. You know, it's a game that you can just take, grab, and jump into, and that's what I like about it. But there's also that factor there where they don't really cater to the experienced player, such as Battlefield, or let's say Halo even does. And that's kind of like what I like about Battlefield, but I was never a hardcore Battlefield player, so you constantly get, you know, shit on by pros or shit on by guys who play the game, and shit on by high-level people that have the best guns and all that good stuff. And Call of Duty, you know, you jump in, almost every gun can be usable and can beat other guns and stuff, and that's another good thing about that. Gun balance in Black Ops 2 I think is really good. I don't see why people are complaining about it. I think Black Ops 2 is some of the best gun balancing, except for like one or two guns, you know, but that's every game. But you gotta cater to noobs somewhat, but I don't think you should do it as much, man, because everyone has to start the game somewhere. Even you, me, everybody, we all started somewhere. It's good. You gotta go in, you gotta get your ass kicked. You don't know how to play yet, and that's how you learn the ropes, man. I was a big Halo guy, and I sucked absolute dick at Halo 3. But I played, met some people, continued to play, and I got good, man. Probably not too great anymore. I mean, I'm average at Halo 4, but Halo 3 was a game I was pretty decent at. Wasn't on a pro level. I wasn't anything super special, but me and my buddies from school could wreck some shit. And you have to take the time and play and invest in your time to get good at a game. I don't think you should jump in a game and instantly be a beast, no matter if you have thumbs or not, or you've never played a video game or not. I don't think it should work like that. You need to take the ass kickings and pay your dues and invest your time, like I said. And how much time you want to invest will show how good you want to be at the game, or said game. And I think that's how it should be. There should be a little bit of noob-friendly catering in there to where you can at least get your bearings going and start it out. But you are going to have to pay some dues, because you shouldn't jump into any game and be a beast at it. And I know COD is one of those games that doesn't take too long to get good at, as long as you got good hand-eye coordination and you can learn all the basics of it and stuff like that. It's not that hard to get good at. Like, I jumped in with COD 4 late, right when World at War was coming out, and I was awful at it at first. I was kind of new to FPS. I was a big, you know, role-playing game kind of guy. But my buddy showed me the ropes of COD 4, and I picked it up within like a month. And I've had like my nephew who like barely played video games. He jumped in with Modern Warfare 2, and I taught him everything. And now he's a goddamn Black Ops 2 beast. You know, it doesn't take that long to get really good. I'm not knocking Call of Duty for that or anything. I'm just saying, like, people complain that Black Ops 2 caters to noobs, and they need to take an ass kicking to pay their dues, like we did when we played COD 4 and had to learn how to play the game. And that's how it should be, man. I think Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty in a whole caters to noobs way too much, and I think, you know, you can't do that. That's kind of like why I like Battlefield, but there's not too much noob-friendly things in Battlefield, so I agree there needs to be a little bit of balance there. But yeah, I don't know. This commentary is mainly about noob friendliness in the game. I don't even know. I don't want to run on too long. I'm already coming in on 5 minutes. But a perfect FPS, I'll end it with this. To be honest, I think a perfect FPS would be boring. You know, we'd never have anything to bitch about. We'd never have anything to try and get fixed. I think there never will be an FPS, to be honest. Nobody can get anything perfect. There's never a perfect person. There's never a perfect game. There's never a perfect food. I don't know. There's never a perfect anything, in my opinion. And I think a perfect first-person shooter or a perfect game in general would be kind of bad, or at least a perfect online game in general would be really, really bad. There'd always be, I don't know, no way for us to complain, and it'd probably get boring too quick, and it'd be the same thing over and over and over and over and over again with nothing changing. And I don't know, just to me, in an ideal world where we have a perfect online multiplayer shooting game, I think it would be pretty boring. What do you guys think? Are you with me on that, or would you rather play the same perfect game over and over and over again? I don't know. That's just my quick thoughts. I have a few more ramblings I could go on, little tangents about noob friendliness or what else I would like to be having in my perfect first-person shooter. But like I said, I'll wrap it up with I don't want a perfect first-person shooter, and I think it would be very boring. So I'll drop it here. Running on too long. This video went like 3 minutes longer than I expected. I'll throw some random gameplay on this, and I hope you enjoyed it though. Leave a like, comment, and check the description for links and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys